day one of the CESA YBF Imbizo conference is finally done and dusted. Now it's time to get rid of all our working clothes and slip into something fancy, because tonight is the night when we celebrate with the rest. Tonight is the Rainbow Party and BCE Certificate Graduation, taking place at the Accolades Boutique venue right here in Midrand. Without wasting any further time, let's join the masses and be merry. I'm joined here by Mr. Sichaba Go, who is from UWP Consulting and is a BCE graduate. Sichaba, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Now, to start off, I would like to say congratulations on officially becoming a BCE graduate. How does it feel?
Oh, it's a euphoric feeling. It's fantastic. The year of hard work was really worth it. It's a great feeling.
And now that you're a BCE graduate, please tell us, what does BCE offer?
The BCE it stands for the Business of Consulting Engineering, and what it offers is management skills to allow technocrats who would have otherwise just been sort of design engineers to graduate into the field of owning and managing their own businesses, towards being CEOs and COOs, as I mentioned. So that's what it offers.
Oh, so basically BCE is there to shatter the myth that engineers cannot be CEOs and cannot be businessmen too.
Absolute myth, yes.
And lastly, what are your plans for the future from here onwards?
Look, I suppose it's building on this management skills that have been founded in the BCE course. I have ambitions in working towards an MBA and really becoming a CEO and a COO. So my CEO from UWP Consulting is here somewhere. So don't let her know just yet that I'm coming for her job.
Well, with that being said, we wish you nothing but the very best with your future endeavors.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I am joined here by Mr. Sigen Pillay, who is CESA Training and Education Committee Chairperson. Sigen, thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome.
So looking back at what was mentioned earlier, CESA has plans of bringing in transformation into the organization. How is that going thus far?
Okay, so we approaching transformation at various levels. One of the levels is to get larger, previously advantaged firms to partner with smaller firms, generally people from disadvantaged backgrounds that have started their own companies that are looking for opportunities. So at the one level, we're trying to partner those firms together so that they can explore opportunities together. One of the other key things that we are doing is on the training and education side of it. So we're trying to influence young graduates to choose engineering as a career. And we are currently working on a bursary scheme where we can attract previously disadvantaged individuals to study engineering and try to get our member firms to fund them to study engineering.
And what are CESA's plans in the future?
So CESA will continue to look after the business interests of its member firms, and through that we look after the staff of the member firms. Currently we have about 520 member firms and a staff complement of over 22,000 individuals. Through CESA we try to make opportunities available for our member firms so that they can gain work opportunities.
That's obviously fantastic. And lastly, what is your word of encouragement to the BCE graduates tonight?
So simply, I think the graduates from the BCE already are at another level. They are already looking after their own careers. They're looking for how to develop themselves. So they are one step ahead already, but I would encourage them to continue in that vein, to look for opportunities and to grab onto those opportunities, and to fall back on the confidence that they should have now, that they have the necessary skills to be able to be successful in their careers.
Right, thank you so much for joining us again.
You're welcome.
I'm joined here by Rosie, who is the Construction Project Manager for the Department of Human Settlements and the host with the most for tonight. Rosie, thank you so much for joining us.
It's my pleasure, thank you.
So, let's start off by saying that you look absolutely dapper tonight. I mean, I'm really loving the grey trench coat. I mean, it's a different look compared to your usual looks. I'm really loving that.
Oh, thank you very much. It took a lot. You know, as guys, you have to think, okay, what am I going to wear? What am I going to wear? And I found myself, okay, let me just take this. And then it worked. So I'm happy it worked, yeah.
It didn't look like you did that at all.
Well, it does take some time.
All right, so let's get back to business. How was it like emceeing for tonight's Rainbow Party and BCE certificate graduation?
Look, I think for me, I really enjoyed it. First and foremost, the crowd was quite happy. I loved the energy. It's like I fed from them, you know. But over and above that, the color in the room, everybody was bright, looking happy, and with the graduation, look, anybody receiving a certificate, you know, of any accomplishment, I must say it's quite a great accomplishment. So for me, having to see everybody who participated through the program, I was motivated that I'd also want to be involved in the program in the future as well. So it was quite great having to have everybody here.
And I saw that you were here earlier on for the YPF Imbizo conference. How did you find today so far?
I think quite thought-provoking questions were asked, and I was happy to see that a lot of young people are not thinking, you know, that everything is okay. You know, they are taking charge of their future. They're asking the questions in terms of saying, what is it out there for me to do, and what is it that I can do, you know? So, and we had quite good speakers who were able to answer some of those questions and give solutions to some of how we can actually solve the problems that are there in our society today. So for me, I felt it was very informative. It's something that I would suggest that somebody attends in the future, because you get to network with other young people, professionals as such, not just somebody that is just a walkabout, but these are people who are in different offices, in different professions. So it's quite a great privilege for me to have been here. Thank you.
Right. Thank you so much, Rosie.
Much appreciated.
I'm joined here by Mr. Godfrey, who is the manager liaison for CESA, as well as a receiver of the YPF award. Godfrey, thank you so much for joining us.
No, thank you very much.
First of all, I would like to congratulate you on receiving the YPF award tonight. How does it feel?
No, I'm over the world. I'm the award-winning now. No longer just Godfrey Ramalisa, but an award-winning Godfrey Ramalisa.
Very happy to hear that. And second of all, what can we expect from you in the next few years to come regarding CESA as well?
I think regarding CESA, it could be a bit of a difficult question. But I think as far as the YPF, I think we are growing. I mean, the conference for young YPF, we started it 5 years ago, and each and every year it's growing. We are having new attendees, and I think we are contributing a bit to engineering development and also to transformation. So one day we will be saying we have transformed.
And lastly, before I let you go, how did you find the first day of the CESA YPF Imbizo conference today?
I think it was changing. I think it's going to make us to change things, whether we change our attitude or we disrupt things, everywhere where we are. I think it was quite positive. I like the African talk, that we shouldn't just think proudly South African, but we should think about Africa and be engineers and solutions to Africa.
Well said. Thank you so much for joining us once again, Godfrey.
Thank you very much. Remember, I'm the award-winning Godfrey Rabalisa.
Absolutely. Congratulations to all those who received their BCE certificates, as well as those who have received their YBF awards. And that is a wrap of day one right here at the CESA YBF Imbizo conference, as well as the Rainbow Party and BCE certificate graduation. From myself, Musha Shatrayo, it's until the next event.